Sebastian. What's always really amazing for us is when we have repeat founders who have been through Alchemist and then are starting something even bigger. This next company is started by the co-founder of Matternet, and this next opportunity was so exciting that she decided to build even a new venture, even though Matternet is doing terrifically well.
Hello, everyone. I'm Paula Santana, the founder and CEO of Social Glass, the next breakthrough in government systems. Governments are the biggest decision makers in the world, determining the way we live and the opportunities that we have to thrive. One of the most powerful ways that governments make decisions today is by allocating public funds behind the initiatives that they want to see happen in the world. This is called government procurement, and it's a $12 trillion industry that is complex, hard to access, and obsolete. Most processes are done manually, and governments end up purchasing up to 13% more expensive products all the time. Let's look at the day-to-day of a government admin. They hold a government purchase card with a $10,000 limit per transaction. They spend time purchasing office supplies, design services, coffee and cookies for city hall meetings. They spend a lot of time purchasing online, on the phone, browsing through a physical catalog, and of course, they don't have sufficient time to shop around and compare prices in real time. So they're constantly leaving at the table up to 38% in savings for taxpayers' money. We think we can help these 8 million government credit card holders with Micro, the world's first government marketplace exclusively designed for small purchases without bids and paperwork. With Micro, governments can get goods, services, or rentals from verified suppliers under $10,000 that are guaranteeing always their best price across any platform. We provide a very simple interface, no ads. Governments can search, sort, add to cart, do a fast checkout, and finally get a digital receipt and track their analytics and their spending purchases through a visual dashboard. The key is on Micro. Small purchases under $10,000 without bids. But when you aggregate all these purchases that governments are doing, it's a $150 billion market of overlooked and unaccounted inefficient purchases. Why now? Why now? That's one of the most important questions. There's been one of the biggest regulatory shifts in government procurement in the last decade, mandating all federal agencies to simplify procurement of small goods under $10,000 using e-commerce marketplaces, starting in 2020. We are in 2020, so the time is now. Convincing governments to adopt groundbreaking technology is very hard, but I've successfully done this in the past twice. I'm a second-time tech entrepreneur. I'm a government procurement expert and lawyer. And my first company, Matternet, established the first drone delivery networks in the world alongside groundbreaking regulation to enable drone delivery happen in the United States, in Switzerland, in Germany, and in many other countries. I've assembled a world-class team with advisors and investors that are former government executives coming from GSA, NASA, Salesforce, eBay, the World Bank, that have tremendous insight into procurement innovation and into government decision-making. And with this amazing team, we were able to do something that was a little bit challenging, but we pulled it off. We launched a marketplace that in the last couple of weeks, we've managed to onboard over 50 suppliers, selling over 10,000 products, and being able to fulfill internally over 65 orders. Some of our government customers are City of Seattle, Contra Costa County here in California, and we've successfully engaged with the White House and obtained public endorsement by the California State Treasurer. As a first mover in a massive market with a positive regulatory shift, there's no reason why we aren't a billion-dollar company in the next couple of years. However, I want to tell you why I think we will become a $100 billion company. The software industry for enterprise is very well developed here in the US. Businesses use Amazon Business for their purchases, PayPal for transfers, Square for payment processing, and Oracle for budgets. But none of these solutions exist for governments in a simple ecosystem. And we believe that once we are into governments processing their micro purchases, starting with the lowest hanging fruit compared to contracts, we think we have an amazing opportunity, and there's no limit to what we can offer all of these government agencies. So we are in the business of simplifying every single government transaction in the world, starting with micro purchases. And we invite you to take governments to the next level together with us. Thank you very much.